In the beginning, long before cities rose and machines roared, the world was filled with animals that walked and talked like people. Among them lived a clever little creature named Ananse, the spider. He wasn't big like elephant, or fierce like lion, or graceful like gazelle. But he had something special, a sharp mind and a talent for mischief. Anansi was always scheming, always planning. His 8 eyes missed nothing. He could spin webs of silk and of stories. But deep inside, Anansi had one flaw: pride. He believed he was smarter than everyone, and he hated sharing credit with others. One day, while swinging between 2 trees, Anansi looked around and thought, why should wisdom be scattered? One creature knows how to heal, another knows how to farm, another tells great stories. But no one knows everything. What if all the wisdom belonged to me? So he climbed higher than he had ever gone before, into the sky, where the great sky god Nyame kept the pot of wisdom. This pot was no ordinary vessel. It shimmered with ancient power. Inside it swirled all the knowledge of the world: how to weave cloth, how to make fire, how to sing songs that made babies sleep and warriors weep. Great Nyame, Anansi said, bowing deeply. I wish to gather all wisdom, not for myself, of course, but to protect it, to keep it safe from fools and tricksters. Nyame chuckled. Protect it? Or keep it for yourself, little spider? Anansi feigned shock. Me? Never. Nyame laughed again, but he was amused and curious what Anansi would do, so he handed over the pot and said, take it then, but remember, wisdom is not only in the keeping. Anansi took the pot carefully. It felt warm, alive. He rushed back to earth, hiding the pot beneath his webbed hammock, away from curious eyes. Days passed, then weeks. Anansi sat alone, whispering to the pot. He learned how to build huts from mud and straw. He discovered songs to call the rain. He learned the secrets of numbers, herbs, and language. He grew smarter and more greedy. But soon he grew paranoid. What if someone steals it? What if they find it and take it away? So he decided to hide it in a place no one could reach, the top of the tallest tree in the forest. Anansi tied the pot to his belly with vine rope and began to climb, but it was harder than he thought. The pot swung awkwardly. He slipped, he scrambled, he cursed under his breath. For all his knowledge, he couldn't make it more than halfway up. Down below, his young son watched quietly. Father, the boy called out, why not tie the pot to your back instead? You'll climb easier that way. Anansi paused. He blinked. Then he hissed, how can a child with no wisdom know more than I, the keeper of all wisdom? In his rage, he slammed the pot to the ground. Crash! The pot shattered. Wisdom exploded into the wind, rushing through the trees, gliding on the rivers, rising with the smoke, and sinking into the earth. It floated into the ears of animals and humans alike. Some gained the wisdom to plant and harvest. Others could heal the sick. Some told great stories or built great homes. Wisdom no longer belonged to one. It belonged to everyone. Anansi climbed down slowly and stared at the shards. His son stood beside him. You're not angry anymore? The boy asked. No, Anansi said softly. I think I'm relieved. The boy smiled. Why? Because now I don't have to carry it alone. They sat in silence for a moment as the wind danced around them, carrying the last whispers of wisdom across the earth. And from that day on, wisdom became something to share, not to hoard. Every culture, every tribe, every voice held a piece of it. Anansi, though humbled, went back to spinning his webs and his tales. He remained clever, of course, but now his stories taught lessons, not just tricks. They reminded listeners that true wisdom is not about knowing everything, but knowing when to listen, when to learn, and when to let go. And if you listen closely, when the wind rustles through the trees or when the fire crackles at night, you might hear Ananse spinning another tale, teaching, laughing, reminding us all that even the smallest creature can shape the world.